Hello everyone, let's continue. So we just defeated Zephon and gained the climbing ability. So now we can do quite a few things. So I think what I'm going to do is go and get some power-ups, because a few have been unlocked to me now that I've got the Soul Reaver and wall climbing, which is good. So nice and easy. Oh yeah, actually we want to go Melchior's place. Actually, I think I've done this in the wrong order. I could have done it another way, but that's fine. So remember this area. Oh, this is it at night now as well. Amazing. So there's a climbing wall over here. You might start to recognise these parts now. And there we go. And remember that secret I told you about up here? You can go get that too. Whoop. Yes, one of the last secrets that I found out about. Funny enough, it seems so obvious now, but back then it really wasn't. There's one of those giant glyph energies I told you about. You get massive ones like this. So yeah, here we go. The Elder God will tell us about this.
With this artifact, your glyph energy capacity is increased.
Indeed. There we go. So I can't pick these up unless I use my glyphs. But yeah, good little one to pick up. I've got to think now, where else do I want to go? Oh, I really need to get more achievements as well with the impaling them on the spikes. I'll let them hit me so I don't accidentally kill them. There we go. Just this wasn't quite easy. These ones are quite easy to I was too close. Can be quite frustrating sometimes. That's fine. Got ya. Oh yeah. Gonna need to get hit again. Hopefully I get the right angle this time. So the game kind of forces it to face the correct way. So it kind of knows where you're trying to aim the enemy and it points them in that direction, which isn't too bad, I suppose. Yeah, you can just about get back from here. Ooh. See that I touched the water and lost some of my stuff. That's fine. It's that spear I left there from ages ago. Might take that with me. There might be a few oh yeah, I forgot I left it there. There might be a few power-ups I'm actually forgetting to go and get. That's okay. Yeah, let me think. I'll go get the one I'm thinking of. So again, right back at the start again. There was that climbing wall that we first saw. Just here. Oh. That's what I get for climbing on the edge. Yeah, the trick with this is obviously I know where everything is, but because I've completed the game so many times, I forget which order I've got things in. So things in the game unlock as you travel further and unlock more secrets. You can open more areas, but then what it's doing is making me forget where certain things are, which order I can do them in. You can set them on fire as well with these torches. These torches have one use, but if you go over here, you can actually relight them. There you go, you can use it again. I've got to do more stealth kills as well, so I thought I might as well pick up one while I'm here. This guy's the easiest one to do, really. Oh. I didn't mean to throw it, but I think that still counts as a stealth kill. But yeah, I can go back to the human world, the human city, and there's a climbing wall there. But I can't remember if I needed... Do I also need to be able to swim or not? I've actually forgot if I needed another skill yet or not. I should probably eat all these souls. Remember, I've got to consume 100 souls in one playthrough. That's another quite a big achievement. Should be quite easy though, because there's always loads just floating around. Yeah, we're returning to the Sanctuary of the Clans, the Pillars and Cain's throne room. Because this is how we actually do progress. This is the next main part. We'll go and talk to Ariel as well, and I must remember to always see what she wants to say.
Like a corpse in a shallow grave, corruption rises to the surface. Beyond these pillars, the defiled victim mutely screams its outrage.
She just drops a cryptic message and then goes poof, and she's gone. So, you're supposed to climb here. Actually, this wall looks a little bit less obvious. There you go, now you can climb, you can do this. But there is a way you can skip it. In the spirit world, you can climb on one of these ruined pillars over there and jump up. As a little speed run technique. It was amazing watching people do all these things that obviously when I was a kid playing this game, and then even over the years I've never tried to speedrun it or anything. I haven't thought. I mean, I've glitched the game out and done strange things in it, but some of these techniques that they've discovered is just amazing. God, it's so dark. It's cool though, at least I get to see the the glow from the Reaver. So this is a whole interesting story lore drop that we're about to get.
The ancient tomb of the Sarafan, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Cain was made, the Sarafan warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Mm-hmm. So yes, the tomb of the Sarafan, and the Sarafan were human warrior priests that nearly wiped out all vampires thousands of years ago. Here's this warp gate. Again, I feel like this was one of the last warp gates I found, because you don't actually need to get this one. It doesn't actually save much time. It's also the only one that doesn't have a door leading to it, I think. You just sort of walk in. But yeah, it's up this cliff here. So obviously when Raziel was talking there, he was just looking directly at this ruin here, and then you just sort of walk straight in. So you might not even spotted that you can go up that way. And again, there's another interesting speedrun here. There's an overhang just up this way. So there's this overhang of rock here, and you can use this to climb up on this ledge. And you can actually eventually get out of bounds here. I've seen people. I fell off. But yeah, you basically travel. Let me jump out of the way before I get hit. It's quite hard to see because it's so dark. But yeah, you travel across. You jump onto that bit, go along up there, and on the other side here, you walk all the way along this cliff face, and you get all the way up there, and you can jump out of the map up there if you want to. But the point is, you can glide across to that gate up there, and you can glide through the top of it and get in and skip a big cutscene as well. But again, we're not going to do that.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
Raziel just walks forwards like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what might be in here that might destroy me. I'm going to go in. Big cutscene, big discovery coming up.
As I pulled the stone free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold. These crypts, defiled caskets of Sarafan saints, bearing my brother's names, and my own. The irony of Cain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were Sarafan, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Cain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
So there you go. Poor Raziel finds out he was a Sarafan, and so were all his brothers, and this is where they all came from. Came here as a younger vampire. I guess he thought it would be interesting to resurrect these vampire hunters that killed scores and scores of them. And I guess when they were resurrected, they couldn't remember what they were before. It would have been, they were basically mummies. Cain resurrected them, turned them into vampires, and trained them and gave them their legions, and they took over the world together. But yeah, they never knew that they were Sarafan, which is quite a big deal. So yeah, that was another cool thing that happens when you go to the other world. You have to come down here, of course, so you have to figure out that I need to go to the spirit world here. And we're about to face the Tomb Guardian, who back in the day was known as Morlock. It was a code name for, oh, that's a glitch. We should not be able to see him yet. Interesting. Hopefully it plays out correctly.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Cain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
So this guy, he is a Turalim, so from the offspring of Turul, and they're quite tough. There's me talking and I can't focus. Yeah, we have to kill him, of course. I was just amazed. He looked so good, and he had lip sync, which is just amazing. God, yeah. I couldn't believe he had lip sync. That was so cool.
As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Indeed. So now we've been given this ability. Projectile shooting. And you can use it to move blocks, which is great. It makes block puzzles a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a good little move. Yeah, and if you shoot them and hit them against the wall, it instantly stuns them. So the game makes it a lot easier to kill enemies now. works in the spirit world as well. So yeah, you can kill enemies at a distance now, and actually even without the Reaver. There you go. It enhances the Reaver, but if you lose your Reaver, you can still force projectile something as well, which is cool, very useful. Ooh, that barely looks like a climbing wall now. It's quite cool because it's probably better that they blend in. Oh, look at the texture on top of this pillar. All the rocks. Oh, so cool. So yeah, we have to get to across to the other side. And there's a block there. So shoot the block off so we can get all the way across. Oh, see, he won't get stunned there because he's rolling up the stairs. They have to hit a wall to get stunned. There you go, and they make that noise and that means they're stunned. Wow, that was cool. Boom. Funny enough, I saw someone... there's a lot of new players in the game right now. And they're missing things. And it's so interesting to see. Obviously in the fandom, we all know the game so well. We've all been playing it forever. Someone found that glass window there and said, oh, it's just a pointless room, what's the point in this? And then they went off. And it's like, well, actually, there's a little thing to do in there. Another glyph restoration room. So yeah, you can smash the glass and get in there. This room's interesting as well. Jump. Nice. And then there's an achievement to block a Turalim's projectile with your own one. But yeah, I think these are fledgling ones. Or are they? Can't tell actually. But yeah, they recover from stun very quickly, these guys, and they do take quite a bit of killing. I love that their ears are flappy. Yeah, these are the toughest enemies in the game. Nice. Oh, he's forever going to be there now because I didn't eat his soul. What a shame. Little puzzle here, so you just have to smash that block over there in the physical world because there's a ledge to jump up there. I'm trying to remember to move the camera for people because it's probably quite awkward to watch sometimes where I'm leaving the camera in weird places and just fighting. I don't mean to do that, it's just I know where I'm going and then I forget. Yeah, it'd be nice if you guys could see what I'm looking at and where I'm aiming. Right, so this area that we're heading towards is that symbol, and that is Rahab, or Rahab. So there's the music change. That looks very cool. Oh, What was that? Oh my gosh. There's lightning. That is so cool. Okay, that was not in the original game, so this is the original graphics. It was just this colour in the sky. That is so cool. Look at the clouds. There's like a proper storm happening up there. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. So yeah, look at this boat that's just sat here. I love how it's a fish design as well, or a shark. And yeah, there's a glyph power up right in its mouth. I've got to be careful here because there's a big achievement not to touch the water in basically all of Rahab's area, so I've got to be careful here. In fact, once I get the warp gate up here, I'm going to make a separate save so I can come back to us if I mess it up. Just trying to make it easy for myself. So here we go. So yeah, I'll collect this, save, and then if I touch the water I can easily reload and jump back through this warp gate and try again. And apparently it counts even in that room as well where the boat was. If you fall in and touch the water, that's it. So Rahab's area is basically one huge puzzle. Jumpy puzzle, I should say. So yeah, you have to try not to fall in the water, and it's very difficult. I'm probably going to do it mainly because I'm putting pressure on myself. But that's fine. Do my best. So you notice how every area has like different brick patterns and textures and stuff. It's quite cool. So even with the sound change, the look changes as well. So here we go. Elder God will explain.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Indeed. Yeah, can you not get back through here? I feel like you can't, can you? I've just realised something. I need to actually go back to Ariel to fight Zephon. I mean, what am I talking about? I need to get back to Ariel for her to give me the advice about coming here. Because her last piece of advice... I don't think that counts. Her last piece of advice was the Sarafan Tomb. So I might actually just save and quit out the game here because actually, do I need to save? No, I don't. Yeah, I might cut this to make it a bit quicker, but yeah, I'm going to go back to the start just to collect that achievement because it's easier to do it that way. I mean, I might have stuff to talk about, but that's fine. You couldn't get the door then. So yeah, I'm sorry if this is a lot of backwards and forwarding. I mean, the game is like that anyway. You can, obviously, like I said, each time you get a new skill, you can go back and do a little bit more. So you've got to remember at what stage have you got to, and then go from there. So yes, now I found the Sarafan and saved. Ariel should give me a different hint. And she should talk about Rahab.
North of the Sarafan Tomb, a desecrated abbey languishes, half drowned.
So there you go. So glad to get that. And since I've just left Rahab's area, I might actually go and get another thing. Yeah, we could come back to Rahab whenever. Now I got that gate, it's so much easier. I can just spawn there. Hoping that doesn't break the achievement because I left the area. It shouldn't do. I'm hoping not anyway. Again, I've got that save separate if I ever need to go back. I mean, or I can just replay the game, it's no problem. I do that in my own time. But yeah, if I explain to you guys what I'm trying to do, when I'm trying to get special achievements, then that's fine. Yeah, there's so what I'm going to do quickly, I'm just going to run and get to back to Zephon's area because there's a couple of... Now I've got this shooting ability, I think that's unlocked something that I forgot about. So back to Zephon's area. Is it easier going to his... I think it's easier going to outside. So I think whether it's better to go to his lair or go to somewhere else. So back in here. Did you see the blue blood from Ariel then? Like, he technically got hit, but not quite. The game didn't register it as being hit. Oh, we get to see this in the day now. See, it's a little bit brighter. I just realised we've gone back to daytime. So you have to climb up all of this. It's quite a big area. I'm just travelling. Well, there's a climb wall there to go up there and get them. But I barely use the glyphs, to be fair. I should use them more often. Because they do make things a little bit easier. Obviously the force glyph just shoots the enemies away from you and will stun them if they hit the walls. But if you get the other glyphs, so the main ones will be the sunlight glyph, the fire glyph, and the stone glyph, they can actually kill them properly, which is quite cool. Right, there's a climbing wall somewhere in here. I remember where it was. Ah, there it is. Technically you can fly to it, but you go up this little path here. There's glass to shoot. And then down here is one of those ones. So that was worth doing it just to get that, really. I think as well I can go and get the Sound Glyph, which is a very fun glyph to get. That's straight down here. So if you fall all the way down to the bottom, there is actually a little secret pathway here. And because the cathedral was all about sound and pipes and stuff, it makes sense to put the Sound Glyph here. So you grab this gong here. The whole puzzle is just this one room. Climb up this climbing wall. And then basically have to throw, hopefully I do this right, throw this all the way across the room. Oh, I wonder if that... I'm just going to check before I go to the spirit world. That might have dropped that down. Yeah, it did. So you should break the glass up there first. There's a ledge up there that we're trying to throw this to. So this time if I throw it straight across, it should hopefully land up on the ledge. Else you have to go and do it again. Yeah, I forgot there was glass up there. Hopefully that's got there. So yeah, you have to go to the spirit world and then travel across all these pillars because they, of course, they move and warp in this world. It's so smooth, it's so quick. Let's have a quick look at the thing made it. Oh, it didn't, damn it. Oh, that's a shame. I suppose I could throw it from here. I don't normally throw it from here, I normally always climb up the wall. Yes, it's up there now. I normally always throw it from this end and normally it works, but I'm glad I checked that then because that could have took a little bit longer by the time I got over there and was looking for it, and then it was back on the floor again. But yeah, again, none of these glyphs are really necessary to get, they're just nice utilities to have. And if you want to 100% the game and get everything and see every room and every possible magic spell you can have, you've got to do this. Oop, a little bit of lag. Ta-da! The gong looks really cool. Look at it, how it used to be. Very, very simplistic. Barely any polygons there. This is cool. So that's all you had to do. You just had to get this up here, come to this bell, and... Just found it funny that, again, it's very dramatic that everything has to break. Breaks the pillars, breaks this little platform, and then the bell itself smashes down and breaks in half. Very dramatic. So there we go, we've got 14 glyph energy now. And as you can see, they all cost a little bit different. So that's only one. That costs 4. But we can get quite a lot of glyph energy. So there's a thing with this gong as well here. You're only meant to use it in this area. And you're not meant to take it out, but there is a way to get this out of here. Now, years and years ago, I did a thing where I created a pile of items. Ooh, I think that might just be it. Yeah, it has, yeah. So I've just threw it through the gate there, so I can come back later and pick that up and take it from this area. So years and years ago, back in the day on the Nosgothic Realm forums, someone decided to make a competition where they wanted to see how many items people could hoard at the Abyss. Again, it was something that quite a few of us did, like, just because you can pick up these spears and all the things you can pick up in this game, it remembers where you place them. So you could come back here, put a big pile of spears, and make a little collection. And a person called Vampira on those forums made a challenge one day and said, how many items can people get? And she was known as the jeweler of Nosgoth. And she used to make these really cool jewellery of all of the glyphs and things. And she said she'll give one away if whoever gets the most items. So there's me collecting as many as I could, and I actually did win the competition. And I'll show you a picture later. I actually won a glyph, the shift glyph, so that symbol that always comes up whenever we go here, this glyph here. I won a necklace that she created and sent to me. It's really cool. I've still got it to this day. At the minute, Raziel is wearing it over there. I'll show you a little video of it if I remember to put it up. And yeah, so just a cool thing. Yeah, from back in the day. So on my channel, I have since made a video about making an item hoard, because I wanted to see how many items I could actually get, and I think I got 40 or 50 or something. This is something I want to try again in the remaster, because after a certain amount of items, the game starts to glitch. So I put a big hoard of all these things. I put all the unique spears and that sound gong, pile it in a big pile, and just to show off. But yeah, things would start glitching and the items would disappear. You could put boulders there and everything, and they would start disappearing. I do wonder, will the remaster run better? Can I put more items there? That was the thing I was thinking of. So I'll probably do another video and recreate that item hoard at the Abyss. Here we go. I'm going to make one more save. I've made so many saves now. So we've gone back to Rahab's area now we've done that. I just realised as well we can go and get the Stone Glyph too, but that's one thing at a time.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Stagnant depths. Right, so no touching the water. I imagine the achievement is supposed to work from there, but I did see someone say it works from even the boat area, but I'm just hoping that now it's played the cutscene again, maybe it will have reset. And I think my toes just touching the water there, I don't think it counts as touching the water. Ooh, so over there, that's our first look at Rahab. So as he said, Rahab actually, through great effort, managed to overcome going into the water. And all his offspring obviously gain that skill as well, so they can all swim. God, they look so cool. Oh my god, I've always loved these enemies. They're a very cool design. They've got like this cobra type hood, and they've got little fins on their feet as well. Very cool. Just gonna go into. So this is the fledgling one. But that is so. Look at them. They're so cool. So they have all these talks and stuff on that they're wearing as jewelry. On their back as well, there's like tattoos and Rahab's symbol and things. Oh, they're just such a cool design. That's how they used to look. Look at them now. Wow. It's such a cool enemy. There's a thing to do down here. I'm wondering if I go to the spirit world, I don't think it counts as hitting the water. At least I hope it doesn't. Oh, what was I supposed to do? Oh, silly me. I'm thinking of something that is, again, I need the constrict ability before I go and do that. I'm way ahead of myself, so yeah, you have to come back here and there's blocks down there, there's a whole little puzzle to do. But I'm way too early for that. I'm hoping that hasn't messed up my achievement. Who knows? It's fine. It's got this big room here as well. Quite nerve-wracking doing this. I don't want to touch the water. See, he can shoot me and knock me back into the water there. It's very stressful. Oh, I should try and get a few more achievements here as well. Because I could burn them. Oh, this is a fledgling. Yeah, he's a bit different. So he doesn't have the glowing eyes and as much detail to him. So this bit. Go to the spirit world. That shouldn't count as me touching the water. Hopefully. So now we've got this big room. It's always had quite a cool design. But obviously this is meant to be a drowned Abbey, as they say. You thought he could get away? He couldn't. I shot him. Jump up onto this ledge here. Up the wall we go, and then we've got the most stressful thing ever. Actually, that's still to come, is the pillars that are outside, the beams outside. Whoops. Oh. Hey. Oh, look at him doing this little creepy animation. Oh, they look so cool. Right, I'm glad I got that achievement there. That was the impaling them all on the wall. So that's over now. I'm going to have to kill them because they can knock me off the area in the next room. Whoops. Whoops. I'm going to have to throw him now because he's going to wake up. Yeah, I just need to take care of him because it's going to make it much easier. It's not over yet. I hate this bit. I just hate it. I wish we had save states right now. So a tip there is not to press cross to jump at the top of his jump. That's the tip. So we're just trying to go over there, that's all we're doing. This is the bell tower. Ring the bell. I got it. Don't get your feet wet. Reach the Abbey's bell tower without touching the water. We can breathe. So yeah, the best tip I can give for people jumping across those beams and those gargoyles, the water gargoyles outside, I'll show you. You can do a massive jump, and if you obviously you normally want to glide from the very top, but that is actually too far for a lot of those jumps. So what you do is let him start to fall again, then glide, and you lose some of your height, and it makes it easier for him to land on the bit that you want to land on. I'm glad that's done. I should probably save, shouldn't I? Yeah, save back at the start then. Okay, I've got to remember what all these saves mean. Usually the one with the longest time is going to be the main save. So this is Rahab's little lair. Oh, the bubbles are working in the spirit world. Interesting. Oh, look at the face details on these pillars. So cool. I love Rahab. I'm excited to see him in person. This is gonna be so cool.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome.
Cain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Cain spawned us?
Human.
Sarafan, Rahab. The antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
From ourselves.
So, I've got to break all these. The Elder God said he, Oh, got me. I'm amazed there's lip sync again. It's just such a cool thing to see, and you just saw me switch it briefly to the old graphics. That's it, done. It's quite an easy boss. Oh, he just he took another bite. Bye, Rahab.
Overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body, enabling you to swim to areas heretofore beyond your reach.
Heretofore. So there we go. Yeah, so he had proper voice, like lip sync. He looked amazing, and yeah, I switched to the old graphics just so you could see what he used to look like, but yeah, he looks so cool. And now we've got one of the coolest abilities. Just being able to swim. It's so nice. Again, that's opened up so much of the game. I mean, that probably has actually opened up. Oh, the world hasn't loaded. I'm going to be careful here. Oh, that was lucky. I nearly swam out of bounds then. I better save actually, just now that I've defeated him. The world just didn't load then. Again, back in the day.
The maelstrom of the abyss. A subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Indeed. So there, he just told you to go back to the abyss and go straight across, because originally there is a pathway, and you can jump into the water now and shoot out. You can make that jump with a glide, but it's very difficult. You're not supposed to, obviously. Yeah, being able to swim changed everything. Gotta try to remember where I want to go now. So yeah, straight away we can go to Dumas, who is the last. He's the last brother to kill, and yeah, that's it. then it'll be fighting Cain, and then the end of the game. But there's a lot more that we can do. So right now I'm just using my new ability to swim to go and get a couple of little secrets. So going back to this checkered floor room. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to go through here. Boop. Obviously, I'm going to be joined by a lot of swimming Rahabim. So there's the secret there. You have to break this door. An interesting thing as well. Look, you can pick up things and then walk on the surface, and actually that kind of helps you to do things like that. So you can jump around on the surface of the water. But yeah, I'm going to go down here, down the spiral staircase. There's a special area down here. Oh, this is so creepy. So in this whole room, it's filled with these egg sacs that are baby Rahabim. Oh, look at it all curled up. Wow, that's such. So this is all we saw before. You can barely tell what that was. But yeah, this is going to be like new Rahabim. And look at the detail. Look at him all wrapped up. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the xenomorph, like from Alien, on one of the covers. One of the cool covers, it was just the little baby chest burster, all curled up. It kind of looks like that. But yeah, look at that little proper little cocoon. And they can burst out of these, so fairly quickly you can get overwhelmed. So yes, I'm just going to swim this away. I want to go. Oh, is it here I want to go? No, not yet. It's down here I need to go. Ah, yes. So down here is a Reaver forge. So you need that to get your Reaver back. And here we can get a very cool enhancement for the Reaver. And this is something that works with the Dualsense here, so well, I'm hoping it works. Now I've said that.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy. Once baptized in primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
There we go. So now we have the Fire Reaver. So with this, you can shoot the vampires, once they're stunned, shoot them one more time and they'll burn. So it's a good way of killing them from a distance. That's very, very cool. And yes, the Dualsense worked, so it went to this like flame, orangey flame colour, and it glows. It's very cool. You jump in the water and you lose it. So that's quite a good enhancement to get there. Pretty sure this ends in a gate, doesn't it? Oh no, came out the right way, that's fine. Right. Next little secret to get. One of these walkways leads back to... I have to go around this way, so there you can hear them bursting out of their egg sacs. Oh my god. Again, this used to be a lot darker. You used to not be able to see in the distance there. It would just be pitch black in the distance. But yeah, come around here, and where you see the sunlight beaming down, go up here. And this way leads, funny enough, back to Raziel's territory. Remember back when I said you can get a Rahabim to follow you? He can follow you all the way up here, which is quite cool. But before we go there, exactly, there is the Fire Glyph to get. Oh, what was that? Oh my god, he actually jumped out. He's up there. I don't think he meant to jump out, but he did. So yeah, you go that way to get up to Raziel's territory. And you can hear Raziel's clan territory music. But we're trying to get to there. There's another secret hole here. This is the Fire Glyph. So, little hint here, grab one of these burnt out torches, because you're going to need it. There's the Fire Glyph symbol. Right, can't remember what I got to do now. I'm going to leave this here. Again, I tend to do these things in the wrong order sometimes because I forget which order to do stuff in. So yeah, this is going to get a very cool ability. Oh, hello. Whoop. I'm going to activate this lever. And then if you look over there, that door opens, but only for a moment, so you have to activate the lever. And then immediately go into Spirit World. Same as the other things before. And that should stop the door from closing completely. That brings you in here. The reason you want to do that, I think, was to get a way into here that isn't through the Spirit World. So where did I put that spear? So basically this is, you have to light this shrine in here with this dude. He's got like a font there that needs to be lit on fire. So now I can come into here. I'm thinking it must be this way. I think I should bring the stick with me. Again, if you don't explore, you won't find these glyphs. You could easily miss that little window in that little alcove that you can come and swim right down into here. The Elder God said, "Go and get, go and get the, get across the abyss and go to fight your brother Dumar." So most people probably just would. Actually, to be fair, the order that I'm showing you this in, I've just got us obviously the Reaver that is imbued with fire. If you don't have it, you can do it in the way I've done it here, where you use the stick. But I think you can use the Fire Reaver to light that, to light the brazier with that statue. But I guess this is a way to do it. Either it was intentional, or I don't know actually. Ooh. I just feel like at the entrance there, where they had those two torches that just happened to be underwater, it just felt like they were trying to give you a hint, and you had to think, oh, it was right back at the start. Because if you hadn't got the Fire Reaver, you wouldn't necessarily know how to, well, there's the fire, what do I do with it? So that's why I picked up this torch, because I think that might have been intended. But then again, they are so close to each other, I do wonder if it was actually also what they wanted you to do. I'm going to shoot these guys. Can't remember if I got the achievement for setting fire to all the vampires yet. But yeah, quite an easy puzzle really, this one. So you bring the fire into here. Wow. The statue looks so cool. That's what it used to look like. Wow. Oh, you can actually see he's holding something. I don't think I ever even noticed that. Oh yeah, of course, because he's holding the like the fire sticks where he dips them into the sconce there. Nice. Ooh. You can see through Raziel's cowl then. That's kind of cool actually. Nice. Another glyph done. Leave that there. So we're basically just cleaning up some of the game now. Clearing up some of the secrets and stuff. I think we should go and get the Stone Glyph next. That would be good. I mean, there's so many different ways you can go. But yeah, I might as well show you the what this glyph does. Insta-kill. They are quite powerful when you start using them. The most powerful, as it says in the game, is the sunlight glyph, but it costs the most. So the fire one's the cheaper option. You can use that more times. So yeah, I'm just going to the Raziel's warp gate, and I think we want to go back to... I've gone too far. I need to go back to Melchiah's area. Yes. Because there's something to do in there. It's nice not having to worry about water now. You can just jump straight in. It's so good. There we go. See how it opens up the whole game now? Suddenly traversing it is just so much easier. But yeah, if you remember in the first video I tried to travel somewhere where I couldn't actually reach. And that was here. Oh, look at the green. There's moss. So if you've played Blood Omen, the original game, you would recognise what this is. It's fallen down from the cliff face up there. So yeah, I think we could have got this a lot earlier, because you only need flying and the ability to shoot, so I could have probably come here a lot sooner. That's fine. So I'm just going to climb up all these pipes. Oh no, we've got some infighting. This happens sometimes. Even in the old game, this is like... Well, I mean, they haven't changed any of the AI and stuff, so yeah, this is what happens sometimes. We have a massive freeway fight. wonder if they'll ever get to the point where one actually gets stunned. No, I didn't. You would be here all day trying to wait for them to do that. Place your bets. Look at them dodging. Entertaining. We'll climb up here now. That's quite a tall jump, that one. God, they're still going. Are you okay, guys? To knock him off this cliff because it's very tall. Right, so we've got to make quite a glide here. Oh yeah, I've got to glide for 30 seconds that way, or 25 seconds. I wonder if I can do it from here because this is quite a tall area. I might try that once I've got the actual glyph. There you go. So you have to hit that block there. There's a climbing wall just round that corner. And also down there is the warp gate. I need to go and get that actually. So you climb up that climbing wall and then you can get another cheese slice. But you need to move that block from this angle, else you can't climb up the climbing wall. You can't get up the last bit. But yes, you go this way and this gets you to the actual Stone Glyph altar. Ta-da! Wow, this is quite cool. Very cool. Right. Right at the start here, there's a little secret block. You need this to complete the puzzle, and again, it's quite. You wouldn't necessarily think it would be basically outside of the bounds. Well, it feels like it's outside of the bounds of the room. So you have to go get this one. And again, it's another puzzle where you're just completing the mural. You have to bring it all the way in. Now, I actually can't remember which side this one was for, so I might just leave it in the middle of the room here and go and do the other parts. Ah yes, there's this block here. Oh, it probably is you swap them over, isn't it? So what's that symbol? Let's see. So you've got a face there. So the way I look at these ones, see, this is a creature and it's facing this way, but the front part of its face is cut off. So let me see what this block looked like. I think it's that one. Let's try it. Might have done this the wrong way around. No, I think it's right. Yeah, it is. Click, click. There you go. And then this one on the opposite side. So which side is the picture? That way. That way. That way. So this is the like glyph music. Again, it's still based on Melchiah's area, but it's meant for the Stone Glyph, of course. But yeah, you can hear that it's the same kind of sound. I think this one just goes straight in here. Yes, it does indeed. Right. And then through here, you've got some blocks. So you need to get this one from up here as well. Thank you. I hear that noise, that was me collecting the glyph energy that time. And there's a block up there, so you have to use these other ones to get it. Is this the blank block? Yeah, I think it is. So there's a couple of blank ones, so they've given you plenty to be able to do the puzzle. I think this is the blank one as well. Go. Oh, funny enough, that lined up. That's quite weird. So yeah, we've got this spiral one and these two. Now I've got to remember, are they all on this side? There's one immediately here. That might be the spiral one. One there. Let me just check on the other side again. Oh yeah, we still need one more for this side as well. And it looks like it's a hand and a face is needed. A low down hand and a face. That one then. So you kind of have to prepare this block in this room because there's more room in here to do it. Let's jump in this little hole I made. And now this block should be in the right orientation for that next room. And yeah, hopefully people aren't claustrophobic because you have to kind of push this block through here. This reminds me of like a Tomb Raider puzzle as well, where there's lots of little like corridors like that. Have I done it right? Hopefully. Click. Yes. So the other two are obviously for the last part. So this spiral is like the final part of the pattern, so that goes in the first slot. So I'm just going to get it in the right orientation, but do the other block first, I think. Although it doesn't really matter what order you do it in. Click. Right, last one. Again, I remember this being quite difficult when I was playing it as a little kid. I feel like this puzzle was quite hard. I did complete it, but I remember thinking, oh my god, what do I do? Which way do I do it? Yeah, it seems so easy now. Well, easy-ish. See, I keep accessing the map menu. So like I said before, the back buttons used to be how to you'd hold this side to look that way, hold that side to pan the other way, and if you tap them, it would self-right like this. So the way Raziel is facing, you tap it. So that still works on the remaining button, but obviously that used to work on both. So I keep tapping L2, and it obviously accesses the map now. We've got an extra button. Here we go. Nearly there. Boop. There we go. Stone Glyph done. Hammer time. There we go. 24 so far. Cool music. Right, I'm going to try and fly straight over to there. All the way at the top. Aha! Right. Can we go any higher? No, we can't. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get that other achievement now, so I'm going to save here. Yeah, I'll save over, that'll be fine. Now the thing is, you can, as you glide, you can press that button to slow Raziel's descent. And I think that might give me, I wonder if that counts as a glide still, and it'll give me time to get the achievement. Let's try it. Actually, let's just do this. Oh, I don't think there's enough time. I don't think that was quite enough time. I didn't actually slow his descent then, because it felt like it was making him drop and lose height too quickly. I'm going to try that one more time just to see. If not, I'm going to have to figure out where's the best place to get this achievement. I thought we were high enough up here. I have to think of somewhere else. Where's higher? I mean, this is pretty high. So if I use this... Oh, I don't know if this is taking longer or not. I think it's slower, but I don't think we're gaining anything. No, not quite enough time. I'll have to have a think about that one, maybe for the next video. So let's go get the warp gate. I'll end it in a moment. Here we go, Stone Glyph gate. So there we go. Right, so I think I'll end it here. Again, we've got a couple more glyphs to get. So we need the water glyph, which is from the human city, and quite a few other power-ups to get there. And we need the sunlight glyph, which is a really cool area with really cool music. It was actually part of the demo for the game back in the day, when you used to get demo discs with the magazines. So yeah, maybe we'll do that next and then go and find Dumar. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.